Hey Katie, what you doing over there? Making contact? Well, it worked. I'm here now. And welcome back to Yahar'gul Unseen Village. After our brief detour to the Upper Cathedral Ward, we're back here to figure out what that horrible flesh monstrosity was guarding. And, well, more of these mummies in the head cages. When whatever shit went down here went down, I think here must have been the epicenter of it. 'Cause look, this guy's got the biggest cage of all. Oh, god damn it. Another trip to school. Yeah, at least we can let out our aggression some. Just go ahead and turn on the light, since we're gonna be poking around in the dark. But hey, guess what? This is how you get to the second floor of the lecture building. Finally. Okay, that's good. No traps by this item. And hey, you know, since we're back in the nightmare, we're gonna need some sedatives. Ow. Okay, there's the trap. Get the fuck out of here. However, the second floor of the lecture hall is a bit trickier to traverse than the first, because at least on that part of the balcony, they got a big fucking shelf in the way, and you can't squeeze past it. So, you're gonna have to go around. Here's the big hall full of guys. This is another good place to farm blood echoes if you really need to. If you're into that sort of thing, because how many do these guys drop again? Over 1,000 each. It's pretty good. Master Willem was right. Evolution without courage will be the ruin of our race. Yeah, Willem seemed pretty sharp. I mean, maybe not now anymore, that all he can say is but he seemed like he had some good ideas about whether we should use the blood. Hunt the great ones. Hunt the great ones. Excuse me, I'm trying to read here. This is a school building, after all. Boy, if you knew what I was doing last episode, you wouldn't even leave that note for me. I'm way ahead of you, man. I already hunted a great one. It was really hard, too. I had to speed up like 20 minutes worth of footage to fit into a little 2-minute montage. So, yeah. To progress, you gotta go across here where there isn't a big shelf in the way, but then you leave yourself open to the fucking, the ranged battle brigade over there spitting their slime at you. Just like at school. Just like college-age guys just spewing their weird gunk at all the girls. It's terrible. Someone should do something about this. Where's public safety? Yeah, they're not gonna do their jobs anyway. Oh, Katie, you're not that fat. Come on. I could have maybe squeezed through there 10 years ago. Now that I am no longer malnourished due to celiac disease, I maybe couldn't. Just gotta make sure we thoroughly explore this place. Another good communion rune to top up your max amount of blood vials. We got another church giant. We haven't seen these guys in a while, except this guy's got flaming hands. But like the other church giants, he's... Ignore the amount of health he has, he's not too threatening, really. Just kind of a big target, you know? And hey, here's the only connecting path between the two floors, and who's this fella? Why, it's Patches.
You cannot be. No, you didn't. Lord Amygdala? Oh, how did this come to pass? Now, wait just a moment. Do you think ill of me? Me? Indeed, I should think not. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now you're witness to a miracle, and all the stronger for it. You should appreciate it, if you've a grain of gratitude in you. Yes. Appreciate it.
Okay.
No matter. Such details are trifling. We're fast friends by now. Let this express what words cannot. Oh, doubt me not, sweet compeer. What is friendship but a chance encounter? Ah, well met. My apologies, but I feel a profound thought occurring on the good grace of a certain god and the way he meted out his love.
Yeah, so Patches, like with all the other NPCs, you can kill him if you want, but he's non-hostile at this point. This is the last we're gonna see of him, but if you go down into the Chalice dungeons after befriending, quote-unquote, him here, he will sometimes appear as a merchant down there in safe areas of the Chalices, selling you pretty much all the same items you can get at the Bath and the Dream, but for an outrageous markup. Which makes him useless, question mark? I don't know. I like Patches as a character. He adds a lot of flavor to the world. The nameless moon presence beckoned by Lawrence and his associates. Pale blood. So not only does pale blood refer to the sky that we saw after we broke the rituals, it also refers to the moon itself. And in this note, 3/3 chords. Well, that kind of sounds like the third umbilical cords that we have 2 of right now. If we get a third, we can do something with them? Something regarding the presence in the moon? Pale blood? One of the cords did say that the pale moon was beckoned by Lawrence using the cord. Much to think about. Anyway, welcome to the Nightmare of Mensis. This is pretty much the final, big main level of the game. And it's a fucking doozy. This is one of those levels that, like, I would not blame anybody who decided to just quit right here. For reasons that we will see. Another interesting thing about the way the Nightmare is laid out in this game is that, I didn't really clock it the first time I played, but the 2 exits to the lecture building are, you know, one's on the lower floor, one's on the upper floor. Also, yeah, these guys have worms in them, and I hate the worms. But they're also on opposite sides of the building, which I didn't really clock the first couple times I played. So it's like, one way out leads to the Nightmare Frontier, and then one way out leads to the bit of the School of Mensis that was subsumed into the Nightmare when they conducted whatever ritual caused all this. And it's difficult to define a specific, you know, what's the word? Is a sort of intentional antagonist in Bloodborne. A lot of what happens in this game seems to just be the result of systems and man's hubris failing us. But the School of Mensis is definitely responsible for much of what has occurred. For reasons that we will see as we explore further in here. Just gotta turn off my lamp, because as you can see, that tower up there with the light in it, that's gonna provide ample light to inflict frenzy on you and drive you crazy. Whoa! It also works on the enemies, but good luck keeping them out there in that light, or fighting them out there in that light, because, you know, it also affects you. Now, luckily, I have, you know, I'm wearing my sort of outfit to max out frenzy resistance with the, you know, with Eileen's hood and the other, just sort of, whatever has the best frenzy resist. So I'm okay, but, depending on your level of frenzy resistance, being in the light of that thing, ditto the light of the winter lanterns looking at you, it would also just steadily drain your health. See, mine is ticking down just a little bit because my resistance is so high. But if you have a lot lower frenzy resistance, your health will just, like, plummet. Which sucks. It can make this area really tough. Especially if you try to fight these guys. Because if you try to fight them out there in the open, then it's like... it's gonna be a race against time to see if you can kill them and get back into cover. Ow. Yep, so... just running straight through is a viable tactic, and on a first playthrough, it's probably the one I would recommend. You can also go the other way, down to the right of the other cliff face back there, but can't actually do anything there yet. There's a elevator you can't access, and another elevator you can't access. There is a lamp there, though, but, you know, it's not close to where you need to be, so there's no sense in activating it yet. There's also a couple of these giant lost children over there. Oh, okay, just sink into the ground. That's fine, saves me the trouble of burying you. Not mean to lock onto you, buddy. There's also, as you saw when we got in here, there's a bell-ringing woman in this area who can summon hostile players. Which, first time I played this game and I got here, I got invaded right off the bat in that big, you know, battleground with the brain of Mensis looking at you through the window, and, literally, it was, you know, a Red Phantom hostile online player who bowed to me as I opened up the menu and hit quit game, and then switched to offline mode and played the rest of the game offline. That was like, I am not about to get invaded here. I want to keep my blood echoes as long as possible, thank you very much. Anyway, luckily the brain can't see you from this side of the building, so you should be fine here as long as you're okay at dodging giant boulders. Uh-oh. Gotta look around every corner. And, hey, those aren't insects, those are arachnids, come on. Yeah, good advice there, bud. Alright, well, here we go. There's a new kind of enemy. These are Nightmare Apostles, or as normies call them, spiders. Here I made the mistake of trying to take this guy head on. Because, that's where all his attacks come out. Attacks which can clip through the goddamn wall. So don't do what I just did. Do what I'm doing now, which is just run the fuck straight through. And you see my health going down just a little bit. That's why I played dress up so much before coming here. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get some more echoes. I'll take one of these guys out, and then realized, oops, these two followed me. Nope. Should have just kept running. Just keep running. There'll be plenty of blood echoes later. Oh god, don't come in here. Alright, fine, you wanna... Okay, so that's that guy done. Around this time, I figured out that a better tactic for fighting those worms is to just hit once and then dodge. Because they're gonna jump at you and they're gonna miss your hitbox if you try to pull off a combo, so... Really, it's better to just get in one hit and then leap away. Rinse and repeat. I just have combo brain. It's like, I'm always like, alright, 1, 2, 3, but then sometimes it's like, no, they're gonna hit you, dummy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Now all the babies are taken care of. Let's look at the big guy, who, like with most giant beast bosses, his weakness is his giant ass. God, look at the, like, analog way he turns to face you without even moving his legs. Yeah, let's skewer him. Get the fuck out of here, spider. Spiders who may or may not have used to been people, who, given that they're called nightmare apostles. Whoa! And then those two guys in the balcony came through the door and surprised me. 3 guys, even. Whoa! Got him. There. Jesus. Fucking spiders. I do love all the eyeballs draped onto the walls with cobwebs. Oh, shut up. Do shut up. Where, down there? I can't get down there. And then I'm like, kill the spiders on the balcony. Wait, no, that's... those guys came to me. And here I'm just thinking, like, were there any other, like, windows, balconies, and stuff? I could have sworn there was a hidden path, and then I realized, oh no, I'm thinking of a similar area in the catacombs of Carthus in Dark Souls 3. This is a different place. And here we got a little encounter with another hunter who is one of the squishier ones. He is not that tough. He's got the Rosmarinus. He's got the Threaded Cane, but he's or no, he's got Ludwig's Holy Blade. Like an absolute noob. And he's not even using the two-handed version. And the auger. So he's actually, I think his name is Edgar. He's actually a spy from the choir who was sent into Mensis to spy on them, but was pulled into the nightmare and presumably went insane. You can tell he's with the choir because of his use of the Rosmarinus, which is one of their tools. Anyway, now he's dead. And we're gonna meet some small gents next time? That sounds fun.